Arthur, come down out of the tree. Your Majesty, I know you're up there. Come down now. Wart, come down out of the tree at once. You're perfectly safe. There's no one here.
Why so angry, Merlin? I know you are because you call me Wart.
Yes, Wart, your schoolboy nickname. That's what your behavior warrants. Perched in a tree trying to steal a look at your bride. Will you never learn patience?
I'm the king. Others must learn patience. How is she, Merlin? Is she beautiful?
I don't recall.
Rubbish! Are you pretending that you don't see into the future?
When you live backwards in time as I do, having to remember the past as well as the future, occasionally you do forget a face.
Merlin, as your king, I command you to tell me if
She's beautiful.
Quite or very?
Very.
Merlin, why have you never taught me about love and marriage?
Don't scramble them together that way. They are two quite different things. Besides, I did give you a lesson on it once, but as usual, your mind was elsewhere. You better heed me well from now on. I shan't be here long. I'm due to be bewitched by a sorceress named Morgan Le Fay, who will steal my magic powers and lock me in a cave for several centuries.
Oh, fiddlesticks. Whenever you're displeased with me, you threaten me with Morgan Le Fay.
It's not a threat. It's going to happen. One cannot escape fate.
Merlin, remember when I was a boy and you changed me into a hawk? Oh, what a feeling sailing through the air. For old time's sake, do it again. One last soar through the sky.
So you can go to your carriage and look through a window? Not likely.
Merlin, there are times I insist you remember who I am. You'll do as I tell you. Make me a hawk or I'll have your head cut off.
It's you who keep forgetting who you are, Arthur. Now, Wart, think of the joy you've brought to Camelot. A new queen come by treaty to bring peace between peoples. And where's the king? Swinging in the trees. Thank heaven Mallory and Tennyson have not found out. Thank heaven the people are not aware of your behavior. Now go back to the castle. At once.
My people indeed. Oh, good and loyal subjects of the crown. Are you really peering up at the castle, throbbing with curiosity about the king's humor on his prenuptial night? Yes, you are. That is precisely what you are doing. I know what my people are thinking tonight, as home through the shadows they wander. Everyone smiling in secret delight, they stare at the castle and ponder. Whenever the wind blows this way, you can almost hear everyone say, I wonder what the king is doing tonight. What merriment is the king pursuing tonight? The candles at the court, they never burn as bright. I wonder what the king is up to tonight. How goes the final hour as he sees his bridal bower being legally and regally prepared? Well, I'll tell you what the king is doing tonight. He's scared. He's scared. You mean the king who fought the dragon, whacked him into and fixed his wagon, ghost wet in terror and distress? Yes. A warrior who's so calm in battle, even his armor doesn't rattle, faces a woman petrified with fright? Right. You mean that appalling clamoring that sounds like blacksmith's hammering is merely the banging of his royal knees? Please. You wonder what the king is wishing tonight. He's wishing here in Scotland, fishing tonight. What occupies his time while waiting for the bride? He's searching high and low for some place to hide. And oh, the expectation, the sublime anticipation he must feel about the wedding night to come. Well, I'll tell you what the king is feeling tonight. He's numb, he shakes, he quails, he quakes, and that's what the king is doing tonight.
Saint Genevieve, Saint Genevieve, it's Guinevere, remember me. Saint Genevieve, Saint Genevieve, I'm over here beneath this tree. You know how faithful and devout I am. You must admit I've always been a lamb. But obey you anymore. You've gone a bit too far. I won't be bid and bargained for like bees at a bazaar. Saint Genevieve, I've run away, eluded them and fled. And from now on I intend to pray to someone else instead. Oh, Genevieve, Saint Genevieve, where were you when my youth was sold? Dear Genevieve, sweet Genevieve, shan't I be young before I'm old? Where are the simple joys of maidenhood? Where are all those adoring, daring boys? Where's the knight pining so for me? He leaps to death in woe for me. Oh, where are a maiden's simple joys? Shan't I have the normal life a maiden should? Shall I never be rescued in the wood? Shall two knights never tilt for me and let their blood be spilt for me? Oh, where are the simple joys of maidenhood? Shall I not be on a pedestal, worshipped and competed for? Not be carried off, or better still, cause a little war? Where are the simple joys of maidenhood? Are the sweet, gentle pleasures gone for good? Shall a few not begin for me? Shall kith not kill their kin for me? Oh, where are the trivial joys? Harmless, convivial joys? Where are the simple joys of maidenhood?
Whoa! 1,000 pardons, my lady. Please, I won't harm you.
You lie. You'll leap at me and throw me to the ground.
I won't do any such thing.
Then you'll twist my arm and tie me to a tree.
But I won't.
Then you'll sling me over your shoulder and carry me away.
No, I swear it, by the sword of Excalibur. I won't touch you.
Why not? How dare you insult me in this fashion? Do my looks repel you?
No, you're beautiful.
Well then, we're alone. I'm completely defenseless. What kind of cat are you? Apologize at once.
I apologize. I'm not quite certain what I've done, but from the depths of my heart, I apologize.
I think I know. You heard me praying?
Well, you prayed rather loudly.
And you know who I am.
You're Guinevere.
Yes, of course. You're afraid because I may be your queen. That accounts for your respectful, polite, despicable behavior.
My lady, I would never harm you for any reason. As for what to do with you, I am at a loss. For I know you're to be queen, and I should escort you back to your carriage. But at the same time, you're a maiden in genuine distress. It's chivalry versus patriotism. I can't quite determine which call to obey.
Well, you better decide quickly. They'll soon search the carriage and discover I'm gone. Then all of Camelot will be looking for me. At least that'll be exciting. Unless, of course, everyone in Camelot is like you, and they all go home to deliberate.
Oh, if only Merlin were here.
Who?
Merlin, my teacher. He would know what to do. He's the wisest man alive. He lives backwards.
I beg your pardon.
He doesn't age, he youthens, and he can remember the future so he can tell you what you're doing in it. Do you understand?
Of course I don't understand. All I know is I can never return to my own castle, and I absolutely refuse to go on to that one.
You refuse to go on ever?
Ever. My only choice is... Don't stare. It's rude. Who are you?
Actually, they call me Wart.
Wart. What a ridiculous name. Are you sure you heard them properly?
It's a nickname. It was given to me when I was a boy.
You're rather sweet, in spite of your name. And I didn't think I'd like anyone in Camelot. Imagine riding 7 hours in a carriage, on the verge of hysteria, then seeing that horrible castle rising in the distance, and running away, then having a man pop from a tree like an overripe apple. You must admit, for my first day away from home, it's been quite a plateful. Oh, if only I were not alone. Wart, why don't you... Is it really Wart?
Yes?
Wart, why don't you run away with me?
Run away with you?
Of course, as my protector. Naturally, I would be brutalized by strangers. I expect that. But it would be dreadful if there were no one there to protect me. Think of it. We can travel the world. Scotland, France, Spain.
What a dream you spin, and how easily I could be caught up in it. But I can't, my lady. To serve as your protector would satisfy the prayers of the most fanatic cavalier alive. But I must decline.
You force me to stay?
No, not at all.
But you know you're the only one I know in Camelot. Whom else can I turn to?
My lady, if you persist in escaping, I can find someone trustworthy and brave to accompany you.
Then do so immediately. There's not much time.
Oh, do look around you, my lady, and reconsider. Camelot is unique. We have an enchanted forest, most unusual. We have a talking owl named Archimedes, highly original. We have unicorn with silver feet, the rarest kind. And we have far and away the most equitable climate in all the world, ordained by decree.
Oh, come now.
It's true. It's true. The crown has made it clear. The climate must be perfect all the year. A law was made a distant moon ago here. July and August cannot be too hot. And there's a legal limit to the snow here in Camelot. The winter is forbidden till December, and exits March the 2nd on the dot. By order, summer lingers through September in Camelot. Camelot, Camelot, I know it sounds a bit bizarre, but in Camelot, Camelot, that's how conditions are. The rain may never fall till after sundown. By 8 the morning fog must disappear. In short, there's simply not a more congenial spot for happily ever aftering than here in Camelot.
And I suppose the autumn leaves fall in neat little piles?
Oh no, my lady, they blow away completely. At night, of course.
Of course.
Camelot, Camelot, I know it gives a person pause. But in Camelot, Camelot, those are the legal laws. The snow may never slush upon the hillside. By 9 p.m. the moonlight must appear. In short, there's simply not a more congenial spot for happily ever aftering than here in Camelot.
There she is.
Wart, please!
Your Majesty. Forgive me, sire. I did not recognize you for a moment.
Take a seat, let me explain. When I was a lad of 18, King Pendragon died and left no one to succeed him. Only a sword stuck through a stone which stood on an anvil. Written on it in letters of gold, it said, "Whoso pulleth out this sword of this anvil is rightwise king born of all England." Many chaps tried to dislodge it, but none could. Finally, a great tournament was proclaimed, so that all the mightiest knights in England could go at the sword at one time. I came to London as a squire for my cousin Sir Kay. The morning of the tournament, Kay discovered that he left his sword at home and gave me a shilling to ride to fetch it. On my way through London, I passed a square and saw there a sword rising from the stone. I thought it was a war memorial, and the square was deserted, so I thought I'd save myself the journey and borrow it. 3 times I tried to pull it out. Each time I failed. Then finally, I closed my eyes and with all my might tried one last time. It moved, then slowly it slid out the stone. I heard a great roar. When I opened my eyes, the square was full with people shouting, "Long live the king! Long live the king!" I looked down at the sword and saw the blade gleaming in letters of gold, spelling out the word Excalibur. That's how I became king. I never knew I'd be, I never wanted to be, and since I am, I've been ill at ease in my crown. That is until my eyes beheld you, my lady. Then, for the first time, I felt I was king. I was glad to be king, and most astonishing of all, I wanted to be the wisest, most heroic, most splendid king who ever sat on any throne. If you will come with me, I'll arrange for the carriage to escort you back to your father. This way.
I hear the winter is forbidden till December, and exits March the 2nd on the dot. By order, summer lingers through September in Camelot. I hear it never rains till after sundown. I hate the morning fog must disappear.
In short, there's simply not a more congenial spot for happily ever aftering than here in Camelot.
I'm afraid, Your Majesty.
Afraid?
Marriage is rather frightening, isn't it?
I must confess, your ladyship, it did occur to me. But now, not marrying seems infinitely more terrifying.
What would have happened to the peace treaty if we hadn't?
A war would have been declared.
War? Over me? How simply marvelous!
At last, at last. He's ambitious at last. How foolish of me not to have realized sooner. He didn't need a lecture. He needed a queen.
Some call me fairy, some call me witch. They refuse to recognize what I know full well. We all bear both goodness and its opposite within us. Many say our lives are governed by fate, that we have no choice. But I say our lives are furrowed from our own deepest desires. Often we keep those desires hidden, even from ourselves, and when they finally emerge, which they always must, we call it fate. Well, one day, Arthur himself will come to me to be healed of a broken heart, and my power will be felt throughout the kingdom. First, I must take care of Merlin, clearing the way for Mordred. Ah, yes, fate.
All his life, I've tried to teach him to think.
And I have taught him to feel.
Who are you talking about, Merlin?
I'm talking about Arthur.
Oh, he always takes the credit. I, too, have watched over Arthur in my own way.
Then over the hills comes his fated maiden, and for her he wants to be Caesar or Solomon.
And if that is to happen, you must be removed from influence.
I tell you, Din, I've waited years for this moment, and now it has arrived. What a joy it'll be to watch.
A joy indeed.
To see him putting together the pieces of his destiny. It won't go quickly. 1 year, 2 years. What does it matter? I can see a night 5 years from now.
Oh, hush, you old bookworm. I have better things for you to do. Far from day, far from night, out of time, out of sight. Follow me, dry the rain, warm the snow, where the winds never go. In a cave by a sapphire shore, we shall walk through
What's the night? What will happen?
I can't remember. That voice. Did you hear it?
What voice?
Oh, Morgan, is that you? I must see what happens to him. Oh, Morgan, it is you. Must you steal my magic now? Couldn't you have waited a little bit longer? Wait, have I told him everything he should know? Have I told him of Lancelot? I did. But did I tell him of Lancelot and Guinevere? Mordred? Did I warn him of Mordred? I didn't, and I must. I can't remember. I remember nothing of Lancelot, Guinevere, or Mordred. It's all gone. My magic is gone. Goodbye, Arthur. My memory of the future is gone. I can only wish for you in ignorance like everyone else. Reign long and reign happily. And O Wart, please remember to think.
You cannot deny the facts. Did I or did I not pledge to you 5 years ago that I would become the most splendid king who ever sat on any throne?
You did.
And in 5 years, have I become the most splendid king who sat on any throne?
You have.
Rubbish! I have not, and you know it. I'm nothing of what I pledged you I would be. I'm a failure, and that's that.
Arthur, it's not true. You're the greatest warrior in England.
But for what purpose, Jenny? Might isn't always right.
Nonsense, dear. Of course it is. To be right and lose couldn't possibly be right.
Yes, might and right, battle and plunder. Merlin used to frown upon battles, yet he always helped me win them. I'm sure his displeasure was an attempt to give me a clue, but what is it?
My poor love. Why don't you pace? You know that always helps you to think.
All right. Proposition. It's far better to be alive than dead.
Far better.
Then why do we have battles where people can get killed?
I don't know. Do you?
Yes, because somebody attacks.
Of course. That's very clever of you, Arthur. But why do they attack?
Jenny, you know Merlin brought me up, taught me everything I know. But do you know how?
How?
By changing me into animals.
I don't believe you.
It's true. I've been a fish, a beaver, a dog, even an ant. From each animal, he wanted me to learn a particular lesson. Once, he even turned me into a hawk and told me as I soared through the sky, if I looked down at the earth, I would discover something.
What did you discover?
Nothing. But now, when I look back on it, I realize when you're in the sky looking down at the earth, there are no boundaries, no borders. Yet, that's what someone always attacks about. And you win by pushing them back across something that doesn't even exist.
It is odd, isn't it?
Proposition. We have battles for unknown reasons, but why? Why?
Because knights love them. They adore donning armor and charging off to whack off limbs and heads. It's splendid fun, I suppose. Anyway, from a woman's point of view, it seems all right. Because, well, they always come home in time for dinner.
That's it. It's the armor, of course. Only knights are rich enough to bedeck themselves in armor. They can declare war whenever it suits them. Go gallivanting about the country, slicing up peasants and foot soldiers, because peasants and foot soldiers can't afford to equip themselves with armor. And all that can happen to a knight is an occasional dent. Proposition. Wrong or right, they have the might. So wrong or right, they're always right. And that's wrong, right?
Absolutely.
Yes, but what is it all for? You see, Jenny, I'm still not a king. I win every battle and accomplish nothing. When the Greeks won, they created an entire civilization. I'm not making any civilization. I'm not even sure I'm civilized.
Dear Arthur, you're much too hard on yourself. Let's go have a quiet meal and then to bed. A good night's sleep, and you'll be able to think more clearly.
Bless you. Jenny, suppose we create a new order of chivalry.
Pardon?
A new order of chivalry, where might is only used for right, to build instead of destroy. Yes, and we'll invite all the knights to lay down their arms and join us.
And do what?
Plan laws, making... plan laws, make improvements, discuss issues.
Really, Arthur? Do you think knights would ever want to do such a peaceful thing?
We'll make it a great honor, very fashionable, so that everyone will want to be in, and the knights of my order will ride around the world, still dressed in armor, still whacking away, but now they'll only whack for good, defend maidens and children, protect old people, help the oppressed, that sort of thing, you know, might for right. That's it. Not might is right, but might for right.
It sounds superb.
Yes, and civilized. Paige, come here. We'll build a whole new generation of chivalry. Young men, burning ideals. Tell the heralds to sound their trumpets. Assemble the court in the yard. Send word that there's to be a proclamation.
Yes, Your Majesty. Arthur, you're going to need an awfully large table. The largest one we have only seats 52. And won't there be jealousy? All your knights will be claiming superiority and wanting to sit at your shoulder or at the other head of the table.
Then we shall make it a round table, so there is no head.
My father has one that would be perfect. It seats 150. It was given to him as a wedding present so that he could accommodate all of his in-laws. But they never come.
Why not?
He never invites them.
The heralds await, Your Majesty. Shall I give the signal?
Yes. No, wait. The whole idea may be absurd. If only Merlin were here, he would know for certain. Knights at a table?
A round table.
A round table. Might for right, shining knights in blazing armor, eradicating evil. Why, it's naive, it's folly, it's adolescent, it's...
It's marvelous.
Yes, it is, isn't it? It is marvelous. It's absolutely brilliant, and I conceived it all without the help of Merlin. Paige, give the signal.
Yes, Your Majesty.
We'll send the heralds riding through the country.
Tell every living person far and near
That there is simply not in all the world a spot where rules a more resplendent king than here in Camelot.
Hey, Savannah! I haven't seen you in so long.
Wait for me!
Got you. Tickle, tickle.
Oh, stop it!
At last, it's May. We can finally have a bit of fun.
Bring flowers of the fairest, bring flowers of the rarest, from garden and woodland and hillside and vale. Our full hearts are swelling, our glad voices telling the praise of the loveliest flower of the vale. O springtime, we crown thee with blossoms today. Queen of the forest, Queen of the May. O springtime, we crown thee with blossoms today. Queen of the forest and Queen of the May. Our voices ascending in harmony blending. Oh, thus may our hearts turn, dear mother, to thee. Oh, thus shall we prove thee, how truly we love thee. How dark without springtime life's journey would be. Oh, springtime,
we crown thee with blossoms today. Queen of the meadows, Queen of the May. Oh, springtime, we crown thee with blossoms today. Queen of the meadows and Queen of the May. Got you again.
Not this again. I'm gonna tell Mama.
Lady Anne, I have to ask you something. Do you think it's too daring of me to shed my petticoat and risk just a chemise and kirtle? Must I wear a cap and veil? I prefer a simple wimple. What color suits me best, do you think? Puce or simple pink? You don't think I'm vain, do you?
Of course not. All you need is a bit more time in front of the mirror. After all, you're only young once. Although I hear some ladies apply makeup to fool a man and Mother Nature.
I wonder if all the knights will be at the May Day gathering. Maybe Sir Dinadan will finally come to his senses and realize how much he adores me.
Are you still chopping away at that armor? Beware the rust, my lady, and walk on. Why not turn your gaze towards Sir Lionel? Not only is he quite the knightly specimen, he's been trained on you like a hound on a partridge ever since you wore that red gown to the Christmas feast. And he's rich too. I hear his castle has glass window panes that you can actually see through.
Oh, hush about that silly old gas bag. Is he paying you a tithe to promote his cause? He walks as if he spent too much time on his war horse. And his beard, why, I believe he must have jousted and lost to a porcupine. Now, let's hurry or we'll be left off the maypole. Oh, look, there's Sir Sagamore. Well, I don't see anything sagging there.
Camelot, Camelot, in far off France I heard your call. Camelot, Camelot, and here am I to give my all. I know in my soul what you expect of me, and all that and more I shall be. A knight to the table round should be invincible. Succeed where less fantastic man would fail. Climb a wall no one else can climb. Cleave a dragon in record time. Swim a moat in a coat of heavy iron mail. No match of the pain, he ought to be unwincible. Impossible deed should be his daily fare. But where in the world is there in the world a man so extraordinary? C'est moi, I'm forced to admit, 'tis I humbly reply, that mortal who these marvels can do. C'est moi, 'tis I've never lost in battle or game, I'm simply the best by far. When swords are crossed, 'tis always the same, one blow and au revoir. C'est moi, so admirably fit, a French Prometheus unbound. And here I stand with valor untold, exceptionally brave, amazingly bold, to serve at the table round. The soul of a knight should be a thing remarkable, his heart and his mind as pure as the morning dew. With a will and a self-restraint, that's the envy of every saint. He could easily work a miracle or two. To love and desire he ought to be unsparkable. The ways of the flesh should offer no allure. But where in the world is there in the world a man so untouched and pure. C'est moi. C'est moi. C'est moi. C'est moi. I blush to disclose I'm far too noble to lie. That man in whom these qualities bloom. C'est moi. C'est moi. 'Tis I. I've never strayed from all I believe. I'm blessed with an iron will. Had I been made the partner of Eve, we'd be in Eden still. C'est moi, the angels have chose to fight their battles with wrong. And here I stand as pure as a prayer, incredibly clean, with virtue to spare. The godliest man I know. C'est moi!
I cannot fling him too, Lancelot. You gave him a settling blow. The echo broke several branches in the trees.
Dap, there's water in the flask. Just sit in his face and hurry. Hurry up, Dap. O King Arthur, what caliber of man you must have been to have conceived of the Round Table, to have created a new order of chivalry. Beware, enemies of Arthur. From this moment on, you answer to me.
What a blow! Magnificent, simply magnificent.
Now that you have recovered, sir, I bid you good day. And the next time you raise a spear at me, remember, you challenge the right arm of King Arthur.
I hesitate to tell you this, dear fellow, but I am King Arthur.
Leroy?
Almost the late Roi.
Mon Dieu, I am Lancelot du Lac. Ever since I heard of your new order, I have longed to join you. Oh, I beg your majesty to forgive me. Not because I deserve it, but because if you forgive me, I'll suffer more.
Really, dear chap, I don't want you to suffer at all. I want to congratulate you. Please rise. And you too, squire.
I can't, your majesty. I'm too ashamed to lift my head.
Then I commend you. I tell you, I've never felt a bash quite like it. It was spectacular. Where did you learn to do it?
My skills from training, your majesty. My strength from purity.
He's a unique man, your majesty. At the age of 14, he can defeat any assault in France.
That's enough, Dap. Take the horses, feed and water them well.
Oui, monsieur.
France? What did you say your name is?
Lancelot du Lac.
Lancelot. Oh my word, you were Lancelot. I was told you were coming.
You were told, your majesty?
By Merlin, our court magician. He said to me one day, Arthur, keep your eye out for a Lancelot du Lac from the castle of Joyous Gard. He will be, what was it?
Your ally, if you'll take me. Your friend who asks nothing. Your defender when you need one. Did he prophesy that, your majesty? For all that, I am.
Really? Dear fellow, it's almost more than one could hope for.
Then you'll accept me?
Oh, yes. We must arrange for your knighthood immediately.
Oh, no, your majesty. Not till I've proven myself. Give me an order. Assign me a quest.
Now?
This moment. Is there some wrong I can right? Some sin I can expurgate? Some maiden I can reflower?
Reflower?
Avec Dieu, tout est possible.
Well, actually, there's not much going on today. But speaking of flowers, this is the 1st of May, and the Queen and some of the court have gone a-maying. I was on my way to surprise her when you surprised me.
Gone a-maying, your majesty?
Why, yes, it's sort of a picnic. You eat fruits, pick flowers, and chase girls around the woods.
Knights frolicking and gathering flowers?
Well, I don't know if they actually frolic, but they do pluck a few flowers here and again, you know, for the ladies.
How can they waste such time when there's so much evil to vanquish?
Well, it's what they do when they're not vanquishing evil. And I want you to meet the Queen. After all, there are no battles to fight today.
One never knows, your majesty. Enemies seldom take holidays.
You know, I've just remembered what Merlin said of you, that you would be the greatest knight ever to sit at my table. So he knew about the Round Table. That means I've stumbled upon my future. I have done the right thing.
Did you ever doubt it, your majesty?
Of course, only fools never doubt. Bless you for coming, Lancelot. And welcome to the Round Table of Camelot.
Tra-la, it's May, the lusty month of May. That lovely month when everyone goes blissfully astray. Tra-la, it's here, that shocking time of year, when tons of wicked little thoughts merrily appear. It's May, that gorgeous holiday, when every maiden prays our love will be a cat. It's mad, it's gay, a libelous display. Those cheery vows that everyone takes, everyone breaks, everyone makes divine mistakes. The lusty month of May. Whence this fragrance wafting through the air? What sweet feelings does the scent transmute? Whence this perfume floating everywhere? Don't you know it's that dear forbidden fruit? Tra-la-la-la-la, that dear forbidden fruit. Tra-la-la-la-la, 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 tra-la, tra-la, tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Tra-la, it's May, the lusty month of May. That lovely month when everyone goes blissfully astray. Tra-la, it's here, that shocking time of year, when tons of wicked little thoughts merrily appear. It's May, that gorgeous holiday, when all the world is brimming with fun. Oh, some more on, it's mad, it's gay, a libelous display. Those dreary vows that everyone takes, everyone breaks, everyone makes divine mistakes. A lusty month of May.
Forgive the interruption. Has anyone seen a beast with the head of a serpent, the body of a boar, the tail of a lion, baying like 40 hounds?
On your knees, knight. You are in the presence of Her Majesty, Guinevere, Queen of England.
Oh, really? Well, how do you do, Your Majesty? I'll have to forego the bending. Beastly hinges need oiling. I know it isn't proper, but there you have it. I'll be with you in a minute. Oh, it stopped raining. Oh.
Who are you, my lord?
Name of King Pellinor. May have heard of me, what? No? No? Well, no matter. You say you haven't seen a beast with the head of a serpent, the body of a boar, the tail of a lion.
Please, don't describe it again. It's much too revolting. We have not seen it.
Called the questing beast, what? Curse of the Pellinors. Only a Pellinor can catch her. Family tradition. Train all the Pellinors with that idea in mind. By the way, where am I now?
Don't you know?
Haven't the foggiest been mulking about with this mangy beast these last 18 years, sleeping under the stars, questing for the beast. Don't have time for boundaries or names of realms.
You're in Camelot.
Camelot? Horrid, we've been through here, haven't we? Look around, look around. Oh, you wouldn't know. All you can see is hair. But I remember. Spent a lovely day here in the company of a nice young lady, a real looker. Oh, was it you?
Why, I believe it was. You're quite the dashing knight, as I recall. I simply couldn't resist the clinking of your armor and your helmet. Quite a distinguished gallant.
No, indeed, sir. It was I you spent your time with. Don't you remember? We danced the evening away, the pavane as I call. You were a bit naughty, seizing my hand rather daringly.
Hello, Your Majesty. You've changed your frock.
Hello, I'm over here.
Oh, yes, there you are. But as I was saying, spent a lovely day here in the company of a nice chap. Nice young chap. Yeah, that's what it was. Name of what? Used to change himself to a bunny rabbit. Ever meet him, milady?
Frequently. He's my husband, King Arthur of England.
By Jove, is he now? Good for him. That's my idea of getting on. Horrid. You remember Wart used to change himself to a bunny rabbit? Well, now he's changed himself to the King of England. I call that jolly clever.
My lord, I'm sure the king would love to see you again. Would you care to spend the night?
Spend the night? Oh, cut that out, you musty, malodorous beast.
Yes.
In a house?
In a bed.
A bed?
A feather bed.
With pillows?
Down pillows.
Oh, I'd love that. By George, I would. That's wonderly kind of you, ma'am. Wonderly. And could he sleep somewhere else?
Of course. Where would you like him to sleep?
Oh, anywhere around the castle will do. You say he may look like a pile of hay, but he's actually a dog. A pointer, in fact. Thing is, he's always pointing at me. In a rather accusatory manner, too. Oh, stop your pointing. I'm sure the lady will find a cozy corner for you to sleep in.
He shall sleep in the stable.
Oh, this is too nice for words, ma'am. I'm most grateful. Oh, what a glorious day it is. There's even a hint of summer in the air. Or is that you, Horrid? Come along, come along.
Cut that out, you musty, malodorous beast. I've been mulking about these past 18 years, questing for the beast, searching under the stars. Anyone got an oil can?
Uh-huh. What? What's happening? Really? What? What is it?
What a delightful surprise, Arthur.
Jenny, I want you to meet.
Forgive us, Arthur, but we have just encountered an absolute caricature of a knight by the name of King Pellinor.
More like Smelly Moore.
Or Kill the Boar.
Pellinor? Why, I remember him from my boyhood. A perfectly delicious fellow. Listen, my love, I want you to meet a most splendid young knight. Jenny, this is Lancelot du Lac.
Majesty?
My lord. Splendid indeed. He certainly looks as if he could bring a bit of excitement to the court.
Oh, for goodness sake, do you think anything other than knights?
Better than days.
This is the Lancelot Merlin spoke of. He's come all the way from France to become a knight of the Round Table.
Welcome, my lord. I hope you find England pleasing.
I am honored to be among you, your majesty, and allow me to pledge to her majesty my eternal dedication to this inspiring mission of the Round Table.
Thank you, my lord. How charming of you to visit us. Arthur, I'm so glad you decided to come out this afternoon.
But this must not be a dream just for the splendid realm of Camelot, but become a universal reality.
Oh, absolutely. It really must. Can you stay for lunch, Arthur? We're planning...
I have assured his majesty that he may call on me for his duty, no matter the risk, no matter how impossible the deed.
Thank you, my lord. That's most comforting. Now, Arthur, we have...
I am always on duty, alert and ready to perform.
Yes, I can see that. Can you stay, Arthur?
With pleasure, my love. I want you to hear the new plans we've been discussing. Explain it, Lancelot.
To her majesty, sire, would you not find the complicated affairs of chivalry rather tedious?
Not at all, my lord. My limited feminine ability to apprehend has never found chivalry to be tedious, at least not so far. May I remind you, my lord, that the Round Table happens to be my husband's idea?
Any idea, no matter how exalted, can always be improved, milady.
Oh, is that so?
Par exemple, I have suggested to His Majesty that we create a training program for aspiring knights.
Isn't that a marvelous idea, Jenny?
A training program?
Yes, it's a program for training.
We, Your Majesty, there must be a standard established, a formidable goal that only with great striving becomes attainable, not only in arms, but in thoughts and spirit, and indoctrination of godly principles.
Goodness! And whose qualities would serve as a standard for these aspiring knights, my lord?
Certainly not mine, Your Majesty. That would not be fair.
Not fair? In what way?
I would never ask anyone to live by my standard, Your Majesty, to dedicate one's life to the perfection of body, mind, and spirit. Oh no, I would never ask that of anyone.
No, nor would I. And have you achieved such perfection, my lord?
Physically and mentally, yes, but the refining of the soul, that is an endless struggle.
I dare say. Do you mean to say you've never been defeated in battle or in tournament?
Never.
And I gather you consider it highly unlikely to ever occur in the future?
Perhaps there is always a possibility.
How was the channel, old boy? Did you have a rough crossing?
Excuse me, Arthur, but I'd love to hear more about the young knight's struggle for perfection of the spirit.
But wouldn't you rather hear more about our ideas for the training program, my love?
At the moment, I'm much more interested in hearing Monsieur de Lac expound on his noble spiritual principles. Tell me, my lord, I don't suppose you have yet come to grips with humility?
Humility? I don't know this humility.
Oh, I believe you.
I think that young Lancelot and I had best take ourselves elsewhere. A picnic doesn't seem quite the right venue for discussing matters of chivalry. Have a lovely day. Have a marvelous day. And all of you, have a lovely, marvelous day. Now, come, my boy.
Good day, Your Majesty.
Quickly,
Good day
there's
to
much
you,
to
my
discuss
lord.
before dinner.
By George, that Frenchman has a high opinion of himself.
Yes, and he seems to have rather quickly gained the king's confidence.
He's so pure, he practically shines. I wonder if he might be tempted to be tainted.
I wonder if they're more like him in France.
Too bad it's too far to find out.
Isn't he positively divine?
Oh yes, he probably walked across the channel.
Sir Lionel, do you recall the other night that I distinctly said you might serve as my escort at the next town fair? Well, I'm afraid there's someone who I must invite in place of you, someone who plainly is beyond compare. That Frenchman's power is more tremendous than I have ever seen anywhere. And when a man is that stupendous, he by right to take me to the fair.
Your Majesty, let me tilt with him and smite him. Don't refuse me so abruptly, I implore. Oh, give me the opportunity to fight him, and Gaul will be divided once more.
You'll bash and thrash him?
I'll smash and mash him.
You'll give him trouble?
He will be rubble.
A mighty whack.
His skull will crack.
Well, then you may take me to the fair. If you do all the things you promise. In fact, my heart would break should you not take me to the fair. Sir Sagramore, I have some rather painful news relative to the subject who's to be beside me at the next court ball. You were the chosen one, I know, but as tradition it should go to the unquestioned champion in the hall. And I'm convinced that splendid Frenchman can easily conquer one and all. And besting all our local henchmen, he should sit beside me at the ball.
I beg of you, ma'am, withhold your invitation. I swear to you the challenge will be met. And once I've finished up the operation, I'll serve him to your highness en brochette.
You'll pierce right through him.
I'll barbecue him.
A wicked thrust.
'Twill be dust to dust.
From fore to aft.
He'll feel a draft.
Well then, you may sit by me at the ball. If you demolish him in battle, in fact I know I'd cry were you not by me at the ball. Sir Dinadin, didn't I promise that you may guide me to London on the day that I go up to judge the cattle show? As it is quite a nasty ride, there must be someone at my side who'll be defending me from beast and foe. Soon as I choose whom I prefer go, I take the strongest knight I know. And young Dulac seems strongest, ergo he should take me to the cattle show.
Your Majesty can't believe this bristling prattle. Let him prove it with the sword or lance instead. I promise you, when I've done this skull in battle, his shoulders will be lonesome for his head.
You'll
disconnect him.
I'll vivisect him.
You'll open wide him.
I'll subdivide him.
Oh, dear, 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 dear. Then you may guide me to the show. If you can carry out your program. In fact, I'd grieve inside. Would you not guide me to the show?
Milady, we shall put an end to the Gallic bag of noise and nerve. And after we all meet, we intend to be a French order.
I do applaud your noble goals. Now let us see if you achieve them. And if you do, then you will be the three who will go to the ball, to the show, and take me to the fair.
I'm afraid I've got you, Pelly.
Not yet. We Pellinors are tenacious. Oh, fish cakes!
If you lose, you owe me Italy and Egypt.
When did I lose Spain?
Last night.
Oh, bosh, who wants it anyway? Filthy place, Spain, all that heel-clicking nonsense.
Come along, Pelly. Don't try to rattle me. It's your move.
Bravo, Arthur! I agree completely. Let's armor fight armor. Knights fight fairly. It is not chivalry when only the unprotected breast is impaled. Bravo!
Well, it's certainly marginally more civilized. Come, Pelly, I'm waiting.
C'est magnifique, Arthur! When our knights go abroad through the land, wrongdoers must know that they must face death or reformation. C'est marveleux!
But read on! Come on, Pelly. Either play or give up.
There!
The game's mine.
Oh, snapdragons! Can't the chap make a move without the town crier blasting in his ear? I know this is admirable work you're doing, but could you do it in your own chambre de coucher?
I'm very sorry, Pellinor. I didn't mean to throw you off your game.
Apologies accepted. But really, my dear chap, don't you have any other amusement besides the quest to perfect your soul? Don't you ever get a little dry and take a snort of whiskey? Oh,
never.
Really? What about pillaging? That can be really amusing.
Monsieur, my soul transcends the need for earthly treasures.
Really? What about sporting about with young maidens? That can be rather gratifying, what?
Sir, you test my patience. My soul is pure, I tell you.
Oh, calm down, Lancelot. Pelly's only trying to yank your rather stainless chain.
But really, Arthur, this is the sort of knight you intend to breed. You'll bore history to death. Won't he ever lighten up?
Be patient, Pelly. He will one day. Are you satisfied with the proclamation, Lance?
Well, there are one or two minor changes I'd like to consider.
Naturally.
What would you like me to consider, Lance?
It's not pressing, Arthur. We can discuss it tomorrow.
No, let's hear it now.
Oh, no, Your Majesty. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, no, my lord. Don't go so soon. I was wondering, while I was arranging for dinner, did I miss any improvements in chivalry?
No, Your Majesty. Now, if you'll excuse me, it is my hour to pray.
My lord, while you're arranging things with God tonight, do be sure that the two of you plan for good weather tomorrow.
No one could refuse your wish, milady. Good night, sire. Good night, my lord.
Jenny, why do you persist in baiting the boy?
Baiting? Haven't you heard his latest claim? Now he can perform miracles.
Miracles? Really?
I'm sure it was merely a figure of speech.
Not at all. He announced to the knights that his purity gave him miraculous powers.
I'm certain he was referencing his physical prowess, which is quite impressive indeed.
Physical prowess? Well, we shall see about that in the tournament tomorrow. Sagamore, Lionel, and Dinadin have all challenged him to a joust. 3 strapping knights are bound to test that prowess of his.
He's accepted to fight all 3 on one and the same day?
Quite. I tell you, Arthur, in all my travels, I've never met anyone quite like him. Doesn't drink, has no lady, talks to no one but you and God. crammed full of religion, an all-around unpleasant fellow.
Pelly, please tell the Chamberlain the order of the joust tomorrow will be Dinadin, Sagramore, and Lionel.
Ooh, very clever. The big chap last, what? Yours merrily can hardly wait to see the exalted one dropped on his knees. It's a very splendid arrangement. The big chap last, what?
A note of thanks from Sir Lionel. I'm allowing him to carry my scarf tomorrow.
Jenny, I would be grateful if you'd withdraw your permission from Sir Lionel.
At this late date, Arthur, it would be rather awkward.
Then let Lancelot carry your scarf against Sagramore.
I promised it to Sagramore.
Then against Dinadin.
Arthur, you know I always keep my word once I've given it.
This is appalling. Jenny, it will seem to the court as if you're championing Lancelot's defeat.
We don't know who'll be defeated. Besides, he knocked you unconscious and you woke up his bosom friend. Perhaps he'll knock them out too, and they can all take a house by the sea together.
Jenny, at the risk of disappointing the other knights, I ask that you withdraw your permission from all.
Arthur, I believe you're jealous of the knights and their attention to me. Are you, my love?
Jealous? Nonsense! You know perfectly well I'm delighted the court adores you. I'd be astonished if they didn't. And I trust you as I do God above. They've carried your scarf in tournament 100 times. And Jenny, you've dragged me off the subject. Will you withdraw your permission?
Only if you command me, as king.
And if I do, will you forgive me?
Not until your great white knight falls from grace. And that will be, he tells us all, never.
If I ask as your husband, will you as a favor?
No, the knights are against him, and I quite agree with them. I find him just as overbearing and pretentious as they do. As we speak, they're gathering in the hall to protest his impositions on them of his standard of purity.
That is not the issue. The issue is your scarf. And I ask that you stay on the subject.
There's nothing more to be said. If the king wishes me to withdraw permission from the knights, let him command me. What? No royal decree? Then with your permission, I shall say good night.
Ah, blast you, Merlin. This is all your fault. You swore you had taught me everything from A to Z, with nary an omission in between. Well, I'll tell you what. You obviously forgot that's how a ruler rules a queen. And what of teaching me by changing me to animal and bird, from beaver to the smallest bobolink? I should have had a whirl at changing to a girl, to learn the way the creatures think. But wasn't there a night on a summer long gone by, we passed a couple wrangling away, and did I not say, Merlin, what if that chap were I? And did you not, as he, give counsel and say, how to handle a woman? There's a way, said the wise old man, a way known by every woman since the whole rigmarole began. Do I flatter her? I begged him answer. Do I threaten or cajole or plead? Do I brood or play the gay romancer? Said he, smiling, no indeed. How to handle a woman? Mock me well, I will tell you, sir. The way to handle a woman is to love her. Simply love her. Merely love her. Love her. Love her. Oh, Jenny, why do you defy me? I don't understand you. But it's no matter. Merlin told me once, never be too disturbed by what a woman is thinking. They don't do it very often. But how do you respond when they are doing it? How to handle a woman? Mock me well, I will tell you, sir. The way to handle a woman is to love her. Simply love her. Merely love her. Love her. Love her.
luck and nothing more. Sir Sagamore will even up the score. Sir Sagamore is riding on the field. There's the black and crimson of his shield. Sir Sagamore will drive him to the ground. Here comes the blow. Here comes the blow. Oh no!
He did that rather well, don't you think, dear?
That horse of Sagamore's is too old.
But felling Dinadin with one blow, dear?
Sir Dinadin, I'm told, has a nasty cold.
Sir Lionel, throw him off his horse. We'll show him what we need by English force. Sir Lionel, his spear is in the air. That Lancelot, he hasn't got a prayer. A good hard thrust, and downward he will go. Here comes the blow. Here comes the blow. Oh no! Oh no! Sir Lionel is down. Dear God, it isn't true. Sir Lionel is dead. The spear has run him through.
A miracle, Arthur. Imagine restoring that chap to life. And that's a big chap. I mean, it took a great deal of purity to rise a chap of that size.
I don't know, Pellinor. I don't know. I say, Pelly, have you ever been in love?
No time, old man. Too busy chasing after the beast. Now, I'm not young enough. Or old enough.
And I'm too old not to be uncertain of fears that may be phantom, and too young not to be tormented by them.
I haven't a clue what you're talking about, Arthur. Well, ma'am, it was quite a day, what?
Yes, it was, Pelly.
I must say, you were very generous with the boy. When he stood there looking at you, and you stood there looking at him, it was very touching. Didn't you think so, Arthur?
Pelly, summon the Chamberlain and tell him to bring the names of those awaiting knighthood. Alert the court, there are to be festivities this evening.
Right you are.
You seem tired, Jenny.
I am, rather.
I'm sorry to have to put you through a formal affair tonight, but I thought land to be invested immediately.
Oh, I agree. I shall be all right.
Jenny, tomorrow, why did you take Lady Anne and Lady Sybil and go to the lodge for a few days? They always amuse you with the gossip of the court. It might do you good to get away from round tables and chivalry for a little while. Don't you think? Don't you think?
Oh, Lance, go away! Go away and don't come back! Before I gaze at you again, I'll need a time for tears. Before I gaze at you again, let hours turn to years. I have so much
forgive me, Jenny. I didn't wish to disturb you, but I was told Arthur wanted to see me.
I believe he does, and you're not disturbing me at all. You are to be knighted.
When, milady?
This evening.
I wish you would not.
Why?
I'm not worthy of it, Jenny. I don't deserve it.
Not deserve it, Lancelot? What greater wonder could you ever perform? Oh no, I'm sure Arthur will insist. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must change for dinner. Do wait here. Arthur will be...
Jenny, don't go. Jenny, I love you. God forgive me, but I do.
God forgive us both, Lance.
Lance, what a stunning achievement, my boy. Surely I may arrange for your knighthood now. Unfortunately, sainthood is not in my power.
I shall be honored, Arthur.
Before the ritual, I think we three should have a quiet drink together, if we make this one exception, Lance. Do you have any idea of the impact the miracle will have on the country? When this is known, they'll be flocking to the round table from one end of England to the other. I mean, when people hear what has happened at Camelot, they may lay their arms down at their own free will. It's quite possible no one will bear arms out all anymore, and that there will really be peace. All borders will disappear, and all the things I dreamed. I dreamed. Excalibur.
To be invested Knights of the Round Table of England, of Brackley, Colgreevance, of Winchester, Blyant, of Wales, Gilliam, of Cornwall, Castor, of Joyous Guard, Lancelot du Lac,
Proposition. If I could choose from every woman that breathes on this earth, the face I would most love, the smile, the touch, the heart, the laugh, the soul itself, every detail and feature to the smallest strand of hair, they would all be Jenny's. Proposition. If I could choose from every man that breathes on this earth, a man for my brother, and a man for my son, a man for my friend, they would all be Lance. Yes, I love them. I love them, and they answer me with pain and torment. Be it sin or not sin, they betray me in their hearts, and that's sin enough. I see in their eyes, and I feel it when they speak, and they shall pay for it and be punished. I'm done with feeble hoping. I demand a man's vengeance. Proposition. I'm not a man, I'm a king, a civilized king. Could it possibly be civilized to destroy what I love? Could it possibly be civilized to love myself above all? What if their pain and their torment? Did they ask of this calamity? Can passion be selected? Is there any doubt of their devotion to me or to our round table? By God, Excalibur, I shall be a king. This is the time of King Arthur, and we reach for the stars. This is the time of King Arthur, and violence is not strength. Compassion is not weakness. We are civilized. Resolved, we shall live through this together. Excalibur, you, they, and I. And may God have mercy on us all.
Years may come, years not go. Years may go. This I know will e'er be so. The reason to live is only to love. a goddess on earth and a god above.
Why do you always write about you, Lance? Why don't you ever write about me?
I can't write about you. I love you too much. Jenny, I should leave you and never come back. I've said that to myself day after day, year after year. But look at you. How could I? When would I? If ever I would leave you, it couldn't be in summer. Seeing you in summer, I never would go. Your hair shaped in sunlight, your lips red as flame, your face with a luster that puts gold to shame. But if ever I would leave you, it couldn't be in autumn. How I'd leave in autumn, I never would know. I've seen how you sparkle when fall is the air. I've known you in autumn, and I must be there. And could I leave you running merrily through the snow, or on a wintry evening when you catch the fire's glow? If ever I would leave you, how could it be in springtime, knowing how in spring I'm bewitched by you so? Oh no, not in springtime, summer, winter, or fall. No, never could I leave you at all. If ever I would leave you, how could it be in springtime, knowing how in spring I'm bewitched by you so? Oh no, not in springtime, summer, winter, or fall. No, never could I leave you at all. Jenny, do you think Arthur knows?
Don't speak of it, Lance. Of course he doesn't. If he did, I couldn't live. Neither could you.
No, he can never know. As much as Arthur loves us both, we can never let him know.
Is it time to go, Lady Anne?
Yes, my lady.
I have a thrilling engagement this afternoon, Lancelot. I'm giving the prizes at the cattle show. I can't wait to see who wins.
I have a list of winners for you, my lady.
Oh, lovely. The Aberdeen Angus for a change. I'm so pleased for him. He's been trying so hard and he's been losing to the Shorthorns for years.
So sad.
Thank you for waiting with me, Lancelot.
Thank you for allowing me, milady.
Ah, Camelot, the realm of spiritual purity and earthly transcendence. But those poor creatures who were just here, the chains of wedlock must be so binding for their youthful passions. What a pity their love must remain unexpressed, so encumbered by faith and duty. The poor things. Perhaps I could arrange a little rendezvous for them.
Lance, I have it solved. Oh, I thought Lance was here.
He just left, Your Majesty. He was here with the Queen.
You're not a member of this court. How dare you enter these grounds unannounced?
But I was announced, my lord. Did the Chamberlain not say there was a young man from Scotland who wished to bring the exalted King of Camelot his greetings?
And were you not informed that all visitors were to return tomorrow afternoon?
I shall be busy tomorrow afternoon.
By Jove, what impertinence! He shall be taught a lesson!
Keep away. I'm unarmed. Besides, I was not bred to be a warrior. My sensibilities are much too refined for such rude bellicosity.
Call the guard, Pelly. Have his young ass thrown out.
That's not a very respectful way to treat the son of Queen Margot. Yes, Your Majesty, I am Mordred.
Mordred?
Your Majesty.
Leave us, Pellinor.
I shall be waiting nearby, my lord, sword in hand, should you need me to deal with this young pest.
I bring you greetings, Your Majesty, from Queen Margot and Camelot.
I trust that your mother is well, Mordred.
The Queen is quite splendid, thank you for asking. As bewitching and lovely as ever, which of course is perfectly understandable, with all that magic and sorcery at her fingertips. I've been wandering about your castle. I hope you don't mind. It's quite grand, really. I love the way you've blended the English and French styles. Très elegant.
And King Lot, how is he?
The king, never happier. He was so delighted when I left. You know, I never could understand why he always hated me so. You know what he did to me once? Mother had a potion that could youth-en a person by 10 years. When I was 9, he fed it to me. Luckily, Mother had the antidote, and I was, much to the king's dismay, born again. I kept asking Mother why he disliked me so, and one day she told me,
What brings you to Camelot, Mordred?
oh, sort of longing for a family reunion, as it were. I've quite a few relatives here. My Aunt Morgan Le Fay, for one whom I've never seen.
Nor has anyone else. The castle she and court live in is quite invisible. It hardly seems reason for making such a long journey.
And then, of course, there's you, Your Majesty. As I was saying, I kept asking Mother why he disliked me so. And one day, not too long ago, she told me the marvelous news. You see, he's not my father. She told me a story about how once, when she was traveling in England, she met a strapping young lad by the name of Ward, invited him to her room, and bewitched him for the night. Is that the way the story goes, Your Majesty?
What is it that you want, Mordred?
Can you imagine my mother's surprise when her young paramour became Arthur, King of all England?
Very well, Mordred. You made your point. Now that you are here, what is your wish?
Oh, my wish is your command, Your Majesty.
Very well, Mordred. I shall tell you what I have to offer. You may stay here and become a knight of the Round Table. You have the youth, brains, and proper heritage. Much can be done if you apply yourself.
Oh, how generous of you, sire. I can think of nothing that would please me more than to gain your confidence.
I can assure you, Mordred, that I'll be watching you very carefully to certify that you're worthy of this honor. Tonight, you'll be having dinner with the Queen and me. Tomorrow, your training begins. But I must warn you, Mordred, no favoritism will be shown. You must earn the right to knighthood by virtue and proper deeds.
Oh, I shall apply myself to the utmost, Your Majesty. Virtue, proper deeds. Like what? Courage, my lord? Purity and humility, my liege? Diligence, charity, honesty, fidelity? The 7 deadly virtues? No, thank you, Your Majesty. The 7 deadly virtues, those ghastly little traps. Oh no, my lord, they were not made for me. Those 7 deadly virtues, they're made for other chaps who love a life of fair and ennui. Take courage. Now there's a sport. An invitation to the state of rigor mortis. And purity, noble yen, and very restful every now and then. I find humility needs to be hurt. It's not the earth the meek inherit, it's the dirt. Honesty is fatal and should be taboo. Diligence, a fate I would hate. If charity means giving, I give it to you, and fidelity is only for your mate. You'll never find a virtue unsatisfying my quote or making my Beelzebub burst. Let others take the high road, I will take the low. I cannot wait to rush in where angels fear to go. With all those 7 deadly virtues, free and happy the living has not been cursed.
Jenny, I feel old.
Nonsense, dear.
It's true. I was thinking of it this morning. The days seem to grow shorter, the nights longer, and my horse ever higher.
You don't get enough fresh air, Arthur. You spend far too much time in your precious civil court.
I can't help that, Jenny. Before, disputes were resolved by physical combat. Now the civil court decides, and I must serve as judge to see that laws obeyed.
Arthur! Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Pelly.
Damn it, Arthur! Forgive me, ma'am, but damn it! I've just left the chaps downstairs and I can't stand it any longer. You're as miserable as guts to speak up.
About what, Pelly?
Not what? Who? Mordred, that's who.
Oh, please, Pelly, let's not talk about Mordred. This is the first night in a month he's not coming to dinner, and I feel as if I were going to a party.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I must. Arthur, you have to face it. You have Sire the skunk. And to top it all off, you have set him loose to stake up your own court. Do you have any idea of the foul things he's saying and doing?
Yes, I do.
Oh, really? Are you aware of the despicable way he's stirring up the knights?
Yes, he's preying on the provincialism and trying to make them yearn for their own land. He's searching for the forest for his aunt, Morgan the Fair, and he's mocking chivalry with vocal limericks.
You know all that?
Yes, and I know why. To destroy me and those I love, so his inheritance will come more quickly.
Then why don't you stop him? Arthur, you simply got to stop being so tolerant and take action.
Is this true, Arthur?
Yes, but we practice civil law now, and we cannot take the law back to our own hands. Talking is not a crime, nor is walking in the woods. When he violates the law shall deal with him.
Well, I never thought I'd hear myself say this, but Arthur, what you need is a new idea.
You know what, Billy? I do have a new idea. You and I can both do with some fresh air. Let's get away from all these people tomorrow, and let's go partridge shooting.
That's the best idea you have yet. Fresh air, green fields, just the thing. Well, good night, ma'am. Arthur, you bring the bows and arrows, and I'll bring the mead.
Arthur, I hope you suffer no guilt about Mordred's illegitimacy.
No, but there's no escaping fact that he's an appalling specimen.
The one thing I can say for him is that he's bound to marry well. Everyone else is above him.
Yet, there he is, Jenny. Even if he were banished, he would remain a constant menace to the throne. Sometimes, Jenny, don't you wish you were never born a queen?
It seems that royalty can never escape the fretful onus of responsibility. Why is that? Other people seem to have ways of finding respite. What do they do with their troubles? Farmers, cooks, blacksmiths? What do the simple folk do to help them escape when they're blue? The shepherd who is ailing, the milkmaid who is glum, the cobbler who is wailing from nailing his thumb. When they're beset and besieged, the folk not noblessly obliged. However do they manage to shed their weary lot? Oh, what do simple folk do? We do not.
Often I am told by those who know them well, they find relief in quite a clever way. When they're sorely pressed, they whistle for a spell, and whistling seems to brighten up their day. And that's what simple folk do. So they say.
They whistle.
So they say.
What else do the simple folk do to perk up the heart and get through? The wee folk and the grown folk who wander to and fro have ways known to their own folk. We thrown folk don't know when all the doldrums begin. What keeps each of them in his skin? What ancient native custom provides the needed glow? Oh, what do simple folk do? Do you know?
Once upon a road, I came upon a lad, singing in a voice 3 times his size. When I asked him why, he told me he was sad, and singing always made his spirits rise. And that's what simple folk do. I surmise.
They sing.
I surmise.
Well, I think we've got that covered. What else do the simple folk do
obviously outshine us at turning tears to mirth. Have tricks her royal highness is minus from birth. What then, I wonder, do they to chase all the goblins away? They have some tribal sorcery you haven't mentioned yet. Oh, what do simple folk do to forget?
Often I am told they dance a fiery dance till the world completely uncontrolled. Soon the mind is blank and all there is a trance.
A violent trance astounding to behold.
And that's what simple folk do, so I'm told.
What else do the simple folk do to help them escape from their blue?
They sit around and wonder like royal folk would do, and that's what simple folk do.
Really?
I'm on the best authority. Yes, that's what simple folk do.
Morgan Le Fay, it is I, Mordred. Can you not hear me? Am I near your invisible castle? Am I, dear sweet Aunt Morgan? Can you not hear me?
Go away, Mordred, go away. You are a nasty little boy and you become a nastier little man.
I beseech you, dear aunt, give me a moment to explain the nature of my visit.
Not now, Mordred. I'm brewing a potion that will transmute wheezy little men into manly little weasels. If I were you, I'd be gone.
What a pity. I have two things you love. A secret that can stir up mischief.
A secret? Mischief? Only my sister son can know those are the two temptations that I can never resist. So, what are they?
The secret I will only tell you if you agree to conjure the mischief.
I hate to be tempted by a vile little creature like you, but I can't resist. What is the secret?
Arthur is my father.
You have lured me from my castle to tell me something I've known since the moment your miserable little self was conceived.
No, not just that.
Well, just what then?
Well, you know how sacred the trust is among Arthur and his knights.
Yes, disgustingly virtuous. Go on.
There is one knight whose intentions for the queen are less than pure. His ardent passion is only barely contained by the chivalrous vows of knighthood.
And the queen, does she swell with the same heated blood?
Just so, dear auntie, just so.
Human passions, something my rarefied self has never allowed me to fully indulge. Oh, there may have been a satyr of two, but nothing to compare.
Then you'll do it. Assist me to provide their passions with all they'll need.
And what, my wicked little nephew, might that be?
A nudge.
All right, I'll do it. Tell me what assistance is needed for them to consummate this ill-conceived passion and fire a cannon in Arthur's precious Camelot.
Arthur and his befuddled companion, King Pellinor, will be hunting in this forest. All you need to do is cast a spell over Arthur, detain him just for the night. I'll take care of the rest.
Where's the bird, Arthur? You hit it. I saw it. Where'd it land?
Strange, Belly. I never seen this forest before. I swear it used to be a meadow.
Nature, old boy. Things have a habit of popping up, you know. Now, where's that bird?
It's awfully quiet in here, isn't it? Not a leaf rustling, not a whisper in the woods. It makes one rather drowsy. Do you care to rest a bit?
No, thank you, old man. I want to find that bird, what? I mean, if you hit a bird with an arrow, I ought to follow the sky like a gentleman.
Merlin, do you remember how often we walked this valley when I was a boy? Do you know what I miss of those days? Not my youth, my innocence. My innocence.
Goodness, fly on goodness, fly. 8 years of kindness to your neighbor, making sure that the meek are treated well. 8 years of philanthropic labor, dairy downtown, yeah, but it's hell. Oh, fly on goodness, fly, 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 fly. It's been depressing all the way, dairy down, it's getting dumber every day. But to burn a little town or slay a dozen men, anything to laugh again. Oh, fly on goodness, fly, 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 fly. When I think of the frolicking cultures that earlier filled my life, like the time that we had an affair who was leading his naked wife. Tell me what can I do? I beg, sir, of you, your kindness to repay. Fly on goodness, fly, fly on goodness, fly. No wonder it's for any sin now. Every soul is immaculate and trim. No one is covered with chagrin now. Noni, no, nick, yeah, but it's grim. Oh, fly on virtue, fly on mercy, fly on justice, fly on goodness, fly, 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 fly,
Te lucis ante terminum rerum creator posthumus ut pro tua clementia sis praesol et custodia.
That's enough. Thank you, Lady Sybil.
Good night, my lady.
Good night, Your Majesty.
Sleep well, Your Majesty.
Sleep. I tried to stay away. I saw the light in your window. I tried to stay away, but
Did anyone see you?
No one. The castle is dark. I was careful. Jenny, don't be afraid.
But I am afraid.
I swear we're alone. No one saw me enter. Jenny, there's nothing to fear. Arthur won't be back until... Forgive me, Jenny. Only I have wanted to be alone with you for so long.
I've told you 1,000 times, Lance, I shall never leave Arthur, ever.
But you love me, Jenny.
I know. So many times in the past, I would... Night after night, I've thought of you here and longed for you with all of my being. And now, at the very moment that we're alone, it feels that we're less alone than ever. Can't you see the shadow between us? It fills the room. It's wider than the sea. Perhaps it would have been better if we had never said a word to each other at all.
pay for us, twice the despair, twice the pain for us, as we had known before.
Jenny, it's because we're here in Camelot, that everything is so wretched.
No, Lance.
Jenny, come away with me to Joyard. There we can be open, out of the shadows at last. The rose of our love can unfold.
Lance, I've told you 1,000 times I shall never leave Arthur, ever. Now let us say no more about it.
But this torment, day after day, year after year, would God I had your talent for control, your invincible English ability to sublimate your passions.
Oh, the insensibility of sensitive men, always suffering so much they can suffer nothing for the others that they love. You think you're the only one in torment. I'm just as anguished as you. But what would you have us do to this man we both love? Run away? Leave him? Force him to declare war on you, where either of you, if not both, could be killed, along with hundreds of others? What kind of heartbreaking solution could that be?
Forgive me, Jenny. I shall never mention it again. And I shall never come to you again. I swear that too.
Lance.
Lancelot, don't touch your dagger. I accuse you both of treason and order you to stand trial for a crime. Surrender in the name of the king.
Jenny, go! If I escape, I shall come rescue you. And if I'm killed, send word to Dragon and someone will be dispatched to your aid. Save yourself!
Let me go! Help!
What a magnificent dilemma. Kill the queen, your life is over. Let her live, your life's a fraud. Now what shall it be, Arthur? You kill the queen, or kill the law?
The jury has ruled. Let justice be done. I can't let her die.
Well, you're human after all, aren't you, Arthur? Human and helpless. In that you are helpless, you are pitiful. And in that you are pitiful, you are contemptible.
Lance, come, save her!
from Joyous Guard is storming the gate. Shall I double the guard? Arthur, you're inviting a massacre.
Saber, Lance, saber!
Oh, sweet heaven, what a sight! Can you see it from here, Arthur? Can you see your godly Lancelot murdering your goodly knights? Your table is cracking, Arthur. Can you hear the timber split?
Merlin, make me a hawk! Let me fly away from here!
What a failure you are, Arthur. How did you think you'd survive without being as ruthless as I?
Merlin!
Most of the guard is killed, Arthur, and over 80 knights. Lancelot's army is heading for the channel. Already an army to follow. Arthur, we'll get revenge.
Oh God, is it all started again? Is my almighty fleet at peace to be over so soon? Am I back where I began? Am I?
Jenny, he's here.
Was either of you injured in the escape?
Untouched, Arthur.
Arthur, we want to return with you to England. No matter the cost, we must try to set things right.
This war has done terrible harm to the table, Arthur. We must stop it now before it destroys it completely.
Let us pay for what we've done.
No, I shan't let you be harmed. And for what end? Justice? They've forgotten justice. They want revenge. Revenge, the most worthless of causes. It's too late, Lance. The table is dead.
What?
Over half the knights were killed in the yard. Mordred fled to Orkney to organize an army against me. The rest are waiting in their tents, itching for dawn, cheerful to be at war. It's the old, uncivilized days that come back to haunt us.
It's your wish, Arthur, that this dread battle continue?
No, it's not my wish, Lance. But I can no longer think but ride the tide of events. Oh, I wish I never tried to think at all. Everything we've been through for nothing but just an idea. The battle begins soon. You must go back to Joao's guard.
Jenny does not stay with me as Joao's guard. She stays with the Holy Sisters. Is there nothing we can do to restore what once we had?
Nothing. But play out the game and leave the decisions to God. Now go. You must go too, Jenny.
I know. So often in the past, I would look into your eyes and find forgiveness. Perhaps someday in the future, it shall be there again. But I won't be with you. I won't see it. Oh, Arthur, I do see it. I do see what I came to see. Thank you, you kind, forgiving man.
Goodbye, my love. My dearest love. Who's there? Who's there? Come out, I say.
Forgive me, Your Majesty. I didn't wish to disturb you.
Who are you, boy? Where did you come from? Are you a page?
I stowed away on one of the boats, Your Majesty. I came to fight for the Round Table. I am very good with the bow.
And do you think you'll kill soldiers with this bow of yours?
Oh, yes, my lord. A great many, I hope. I intend to be a knight of the Round Table.
Knight of the Round Table? Have you ever even seen a knight?
Oh, no, my lord. I only know stories people tell of chivalry, jousting, and swordplay.
From the stories people tell. What do you know about knights and the Round Table?
I know everything, my lord. Might for right, justice for all. A round table where all knights sit equally with honor and bring justice to the round.
Arthur!
Come here, my boy. Tell me your name.
It's Tom, my lord.
Where's your home?
In Warwick, my lord.
Then listen to me, Tom of Warwick. You will not fight in the battle. Do you hear?
Yes, my lord.
You will run behind the lines and hide till it's over. Then you return to your home in England to grow up and grow old. Do you understand?
Yes, my lord.
For as long as you'll live, you remember what I, the king, tell you, and you do as I command.
Yes, my lord.
What are you doing, Arthur? Arthur, you have a battle to fight.
Battle? I've won my battle, Pelly. Here's my victory. What we did will be remembered. You'll see, Pelly.
I hope so, my boy. I hope so.
Kneel, Tom. With this sword Excalibur, I knight you, Sir Tom of Warwick. And I command you to return home and carry out my orders. Now run, Sir Tom, run! Run, boy! Through the lines! And remember, each evening from December to December, before you drift to sleep upon your cot, think back on all the tales that you remember of Camelot. Ask every person if he's heard the story, and tell it strong and clear if he has not, that once there was a fleeting wisp of glory called Camelot. Camelot, Camelot, where once and never rains till after sundown. By 8 a.m. the morning fog had flown. Don't let it be forgot that once there was a spot for one brief shining moment that was known as